My name is Dimitri Wijngaarde, and I'll be presenting my PowerPoint presentation about ICT in 21st century education. Now, to begin, I'll... What is the importance of ICT in education? One, information communication technologies, and that's what ICT stands for, at present are influencing every aspect of human life. That is so true, and they are playing an important role in workplaces, businesses, educational activities, and entertainment. Now, in this digital era, ICT use in the classroom is important for giving students opportunities to learn and apply their required 21st century skills. ICT improves teaching and learning and its importance for teachers in performing their role of creators of pedagogical environments. Now, there are different approaches to ICT in education. You have e-learning, blended learning, constructivism, learner-centered learning environment, and I'll be giving some examples of some of these approaches to ICT in education. So, yeah, for the first, it's e-learning. Now, e-learning, it's yes. The first thing you'll assume is just digital learning when you see the E. And now, e-learning is a learning program that makes use of an information network such as the internet, an intranet LAN or extranet WAN, whether wholly or in part, for course delivery, interaction, and/or facilitation. Web-based learning is a subset of e-learning and refers to learning using an internet browser such as Firefox, Safari or Google Chrome, etc. Now, it's important that you have an internet browser when undergoing an e-learning process. So, an example of e-learning is that e-learning an interactive e-learning example includes case scenarios, storytelling, gaming, assessments, and more to inspire your e-learning designs. So it's fully up to the teacher to find ways to to teach in an e-learning manner. Now, for the second, we have blended learning. This refers to learning model that combines the face-to-face classroom practice with e-learning solutions. For example, a teacher may facilitate student learning in class, contact, and uses the modular object-oriented dynamic learning environment to facilitate out-of-class learning. Now, example of blended learning is rotation, and this is not the only example because there are a whole lot more examples. And rotation is designed for a single class. The rotational model divides a student's learning into part traditional classroom instruction and part virtual learning, such as online learning. The teacher sets a schedule for the course, and the students rotate through the instruction modules. Now, constructivism. Constructivism is a very complicated word. It may seem. Constructivism is a pattern of learning that assumes learning as a process individuals construct meaning or new knowledge based on their prior knowledge and experience. Now, you can look this theory up by just googling Johansson 1991. And yes, educators also call it the emerging pedagogy, in contrast to the long existing behaviorism view of learning. Now, for the fourth, we have learner-centered learning environment. It's a learning environment that pays attention to knowledge, skills, attitudes, and beliefs that learners bring with them to the learning process, where its impetus is derived from a pedagogism of learning called constructivism. In the context of this article, it means students' personal engagement to the learning task using the computer and/or the internet connection. Now, my conclusion is that there are a lot of ways to effectively use ICT in 21st century education. It is only by trying to implement all different methods into our current education system can we see effective results. By doing this, students can be more productive in their thinking, and with the use of technology in student studies, better results can be expected. Thank you. And that concludes my presentation about ICT in 21st century education.